What's up YouTube? Eric Vasquez here from Teach Me to Design, and today I've got a really exciting video for you that's actually based on an older video I created where I taught you how to do overlapping text in Adobe Illustrator, because now with the latest Adobe Illustrator updates for 2022, you're not going to believe how much faster and how much easier this effect is to accomplish. So let's jump over to Illustrator and get started. Alright, so let's jump into Adobe Illustrator where I'm going to show you the new way and the faster way to create overlapping shapes in Adobe Illustrator. Now again, this is based on a tutorial that I did a few years ago where with the latest update of Illustrator, there's a much better way to do this. So I just wanted to share that all with you quickly. So to start, I'll press L on the keyboard, hold the Shift key, and drag out a large circle shape. Now I will select my circle, press Command C and Command F to copy and paste it in front. Hold the Shift and Option key and then scale it down. Press I on the keyboard to get your eyedropper tool. Hold the Shift key and then sample your background color. Now I'll select both of those shapes, open up my Pathfinder, and then choose the second option here for minus front. And that's just going to make it so that you knock the inside shape out, okay? And I'm just dragging that over here so you can see there's no longer any white fill in the center. Now the next thing I'll do is come over here to my shapes and select the star tool, and I'm just going to double click on the canvas and choose, let's say, 20 for the points. Okay, and then press enter or return on the keyboard. Hold Alt, Option, and Shift to scale this shape up. Okay, somewhere about there. And then let's go ahead and change the color of this shape. I kind of want to make this maybe like a blue color, something like that looks all right. Now I'll select both of those, go over to my Align tab, and Horizontal Align Center, and then Vertical Align Center, just to make sure that everything is nice and lined up. Now this is where the magic happens, right? So if I go up to the Object menu, I can come down here to Intertwine and choose Make. Now all I need to do, you'll see that it looks like the lasso tool in Photoshop, but literally all you have to do is click and drag to create a selection around the area that you want to hide, right? So I just put that one point behind the circle, and I can continue to do this for every other point that I want to go behind the circle. Now, what's really great about this is if you mess up or you need to make any edits, it's actually very easy to go back and change this. So in the past when we've done this, you've had to use the knife tool or the scissor tool and then arrange to bring certain shapes to the front. But now, just within like a minute or less, you've seen how quickly and easily we can create this nice overlap. So let's say, for example, I messed up and I wanted to go back. I would just go back to the Object menu, choose Intertwine, and then I would choose Edit. And now I can just go in, select one of the other areas, and it'll just put it back where it was. Okay, so it's a really quick and easy way to create these overlapping shapes. And let's just take a look at another example really quickly. I'll just move that off to the side for now. Because I want to show you how this can also work with a logo or text. Let's see. Let's just do like a couple of letters. Trying to find something that has like some nice curves to it. Maybe like S-C-O-O-P, scoop. All right, and then I'll change the typeface to something just nice and clean. Press Command Shift O to change that to outlines. Hold the Alt Option key and Shift to drag down a copy. All right, and I can just put that on its own layer, just in case we mess anything up and need to go back. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is ungroup this by pressing Command Shift G. You can also go to the Object menu and choose Group or Ungroup from here. And now I have each of my letters separately. All right, so I'm actually going to get rid of the S here because I don't know how that's going to look with all the other letters, but let's go ahead and just move these closer together. I'm just holding the Shift key, clicking and dragging to bring each of these closer together. All right, what I might do is actually flip the P around. So I'm holding the, let's see, I'm selecting the letter, holding Control, clicking, and then going to Transform Reflect. And now I'll just choose vertical so I can flip that this way. And now all we need to do is change the color for each of these letters. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that quickly. Just make this like a reddish orange. Maybe this one can be sort of like a magenta color. It's a little too close. And that green is really, really green. Let's maybe make it red, something like that. All right, so now I realize this doesn't really look like much, right? I didn't really put much thought into this this text treatment here because I just want to show you the idea behind it. So if I select these letters all together, go back to Object, Intertwine, and Make, again, I can just click and drag around these shapes here that I want to overlap. And very quickly and easily, you can see how we can create this effect. Now, again, this can work really well if you already have a logo that you want to work with. If you're doing this with shapes like this one I showed you over here, it's a pretty nice effect, and it works very, very well. So I just wanted to share that with you because, like I said, in the past, I had done a tutorial on this that was a lot more involved. So by using the Intertwine feature in the latest update of Adobe Illustrator, I hope that you will save a ton of time if you want to achieve this effect on any of your projects. So if you enjoyed this quick tutorial today, please be sure to go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Eric Vasquez here for Teach Me to Design. We'll see you next time.